Messages from Shaltazar. Living the New Success. We are Shaltazar, the Gavish Baninu, the energy of 33, the Master Teacher, and the energy of 44, the Master Healer. Today we bring you guidance not merely to inspire, but to help you live differently. We have spoken of redefining success, and now it is time to look within to see where the old story still lives within you. Before you can embrace the new, you must first recognize the beliefs you already carry, for they shape the way you live and the choices you make. Begin, dear ones, by examining what you were taught about success. Ask, what did my family, my culture, my society tell me it should look like? Perhaps it was wealth, status, achievement, or the approval of others. Let these beliefs rise without judgment, for only by seeing them clearly can you loosen their hold. As you reflect, you may feel discomfort or fear. You may wonder, how can I live a fulfilling life if I release these old measures? Will I still be provided for? These fears are natural, born of centuries of conditioning. Yet fear is but a shadow that cannot extinguish the light of your soul. The universe has always provided, even in unseen ways, and it will continue to do so as you step into new beliefs. Letting go does not leave you empty. It opens the way for abundance to flow. True fulfillment is not dependent on chasing the world's definition of success. The more you cling to external measures, the further you drift from the abundance of your soul. Once you see and acknowledge these old beliefs, you can begin to change them. This shift is not about force, but gentle replacement. For example, when you notice the thought, I am only successful if I accomplish more, breathe into it and whisper, I am successful when I live in alignment with my soul. If you hear, I am only valuable when others approve of me, replace it with, my value is innate and my success is to honor my truth. If you think, money and possessions define my success, soften it with, abundance is found in love, peace, and joyful creation. And when comparison arises, meet it with compassion. My path is unique, and my success is to walk it authentically. Use these examples as a guide for reflection. Take time over days and weeks to surface beliefs that no longer feel true and gently replace them with ones that resonate. This process strengthens new truths, creating fresh pathways in your mind until they take root. Remember, you are not doing this alone. Spirit magnifies every new belief, weaving its energy into the tapestry of your being. As you repeat these reflections, the universe breathes with you, reinforcing the new until it shines brighter than the old. As you live by these new beliefs, you may encounter resistance. Family, friends, and society may not understand, for they still hold tightly to old measures. Some may question your choices or try to draw you back into the familiar story. Do not see this as failure, but as confirmation that you are walking a new path. Stand gently but firmly in your truth, remembering that every soul has its own timing. In holding steady, you strengthen your foundation and offer a light for others to find their way. Support yourself by weaving new beliefs into daily life. Measure success in the peace you feel upon waking, or in the compassion you extend during the day. Notice the satisfaction of resting when tired, or the joy of creating without expectation. By applying these beliefs in simple ways, you prove they can sustain you, even when the world clings to the old story. Over time, these practices become stones in the foundation of a new way of living. Each act of trust, each choice for peace over pressure, builds upon the last until you find yourself on solid ground. Like roots deepening into the earth, these practices anchor you in resilience and faith, and gradually you discover the new story of success supports you more fully than the old ever did. To walk this path requires faith and trust in the unseen. The logical mind was taught that only drive, determination, hard work, grades, money, and titles bring success. But these are the constructs of the old story. The new success arises when you lean into the softer, kinder energy of the feminine. When you trust that miracles unfold not through constant doing, but through allowing, listening, and following with the divine rhythm. Though your mind may doubt, your heart knows this truth. By trusting the unseen, you open to abundance far beyond what effort alone can create. Remember, this is not about changing everything at once. A gradual shift is more powerful, for it allows trust to grow slowly within you. Choose one or two practices at a time and let them take root before adding more. Pause each day to breathe into gratitude. Soften your relationship with time. Honor rest. Create for joy. Offer kindness. Listen to the whisper within. And above all, be authentic. These small choices, repeated over time, become the bedrock of a life aligned with your soul. As this transition continues, a vision unfolds. Life lived with these new beliefs is filled with peace and ease. Joy rises in simple moments, abundance in connection, fulfillment in living true to your soul. the striving falls away, replaced by trust in life's flow. Relationships soften, creativity blossoms, and quiet confidence takes root. This is the fruit of the new success, a life where you feel whole, provided for, and free. Know this shift takes courage and patience. Be gentle with yourself, for you are dismantling centuries of conditioning. Yet each breath of gratitude, each act of kindness, each moment of authenticity plants new seeds of success. As you nurture them, you will see that you can live a fulfilling and abundant life, not marked by striving, but by the joy of being. We are with you in every step of this sacred transformation. Trust that as you examine, release, and embrace anew, you are not only redefining success for yourself, but helping humanity awaken to a new destiny. We bring you this message from a place of love. Our love for you is everlasting and unconditional.